The City of Asheville recognized that our streets were designed with cars in mind, but weren't as easy to travel without a car, whether on foot, on bike, or by bus. So, in August of 2014, we began to change that. The goal was to have a plan that made sure sidewalks, bike lanes, greenways, and bus routes were available where people needed them and took them to where they wanted to go. Steered by significant input from the community, including bicyclists, pedestrians, transit riders, business owners, neighborhood advocates, elected officials, and many others, the Asheville in Motion Plan was born. Ideal transportation options in Asheville begin with connections that will include enough bike lanes, sidewalks, greenways, and transit buses that anyone can get anywhere in the city quickly and easily without a car. The AIM Plan is a guide to help us connect and complete extensive networks for traveling across town using a variety of transportation options. This improved transportation network will transform the way we move throughout our city, connecting north, east, south, and west. These connected transportation networks will also enhance our quality of life, positively affect the health of our community, and increase access to jobs. The AIM Plan identifies transformative projects for pedestrians, bicyclists, and transit riders. Transformative projects are projects vital to connecting neighborhoods in the north, south, east, and west to the core of the city, and therefore to one another. Their connectivity makes them a high priority project, so you'll see these projects in future annual budgets as we build new networks over time. We already have bike, pedestrian, transit, and greenway master plans, all created with extensive community input. These are our framework plans, and they help us determine which projects are needed where. For instance, are bike lanes a priority or are sidewalks more important along a particular street? Framework plans identify, prioritize, and connect pedestrian, bike, transit, and greenway projects. The plans provide staff with guidance for what a bike or pedestrian-friendly street can look like. Pedestrian framework plan recommendations include improvements in ADA-compliant access to bus stops, greenways, and schools. Transit framework plan recommendations include increasing bus routes to span the city from north to south and from east to west. It also recommends a downtown circulator that serves downtown and its neighborhoods. Bicycle framework plan recommendations include a bicycle network that serves the needs, skills, and desires of a range of bicyclists. The plan links existing and proposed bike lanes and greenways while providing north-south and east-west travel through the downtown area. The plan's routes connect major destinations throughout Asheville, including parks, schools, and other locations along the French Broad River. Greenways framework plan recommendations include a variety of forms and uses, such as natural trails and paved pathways that extend current greenways out to the north, east, and west. Now, with the AIM Plan in place, we have the guidelines for successfully realizing the vision of our transportation projects. The AIM Plan provides staff with a means for prioritizing those transportation projects identified in the framework plans based on these criteria: economic vitality, social equity, community vibrancy, travel mode shift, and public sentiment. Once a project is selected, the street's function and connections are considered, and recommendations for dimensions in feet allocated are determined for sidewalks, bikes, and cars so that each mode of transportation is safely and efficiently integrated. This is how it works. Based on the size of this street and its function in connecting dense neighborhoods to the business district, the AIM Plan recommends wide sidewalks, landscaping and benches, street parking, transit stops, and separated bike lanes to provide an ideal travel experience for all types of transportation, with sidewalks always a priority. Additionally, the framework plans help us determine needs that the community has identified. This street was identified in the Bicycle Framework Plan to be a priority route connecting to the city's bike network. In this instance, however, the pedestrian and transit plans did not show this street to be a high-priority route for those modes of transportation. So, the pedestrian connections will be kept to a minimum, and the city will spend its limited resources on the community's priority, new bike lanes. So to improve this street for bicyclists, the AIM Plan recommends a two-way bike lane separated from traffic by a 2-foot buffer. Using the AIM Plan's new tools for prioritizing and connecting projects, city staff can now design this project to best meet the community's needs. You can read the AIM Plan in its entirety at www.asheville.nc.gov/transportation.